Fuck. Okay. What a wasted premise, and what a great idea that just falls by the waist with a talented cast, but a coward of a writer, director, or producers. I'm not even going to wait. We're going to dive right into the best part of this film, and why it stings so much that it didn't work. Lauren Monroe is a New York DA when her father dies. Part of her inheritance is a package addressed only to her from her father. The instructions lead her to a hidden bunker where a man is kept chained up, still alive, technically. But it comes up that he has been locked away for over 30 years. Lauren has nothing more to go on. Why did her father chain up this guy? Who is he? And more importantly, what will she do with her newfound inheritance? So I'll walk you through the actual film before I walk you through the more interesting versions of this movie that exist. The man trapped in the basement is played by Simon Pegg, named Morgan Warner. After Lauren finds out her father had an affair and that she has a second brother, the trust in her father is shattered. After Morgan leads her to a body that he convinces her is the root of his imprisonment, she agrees to release him on the condition that he will live in the Cayman Islands. Upon getting home, Lauren's mother finds Morgan's picture on the desk and has a panic attack. Morgan had attacked her and assaulted her when she was younger. Lauren's father had abducted Morgan to exact his own revenge, keeping him locked up in the basement. Morgan managed to poison Archer, the dad, and thus Lauren has entered the game. Morgan ends up attacking the family and even insinuates he is Lauren's biological father. The mother and daughter are able to overpower him and kill him, while destroying the basement and completely covering up their crimes. And in this, we have a wet fart of an ending to a movie that had some crazy promise. The whole time while watching it, me and Nikki are speculating why keep him trapped, and it's clear this is where the best part of the movie lies, and where it should expand from, the whole what would you do format. For example, what if this movie had a completely different take and explores the father-daughter relationship more completely? Lauren trusts her father completely, and slowly it's eroded, moment after moment, lie after lie. Not just the half-brother, but let's say they don't find the body. She questions, is Morgan lying or not? Because he even says that at one point, it's a big lot. I don't know if I know exactly where the body is buried. Plant more seeds of doubt. Play more on the relationship of the captured Morgan, and how he knew more about Archer than Lauren ever did. After all, how well do we really know our own parents? Make that the question, and then end the movie with Lauren unsure of what to do next. Maybe give her a split personality on the same level, as in, she argues with herself on what's the right thing to do. Make it a more visual thing. Or maybe she argues with her father in her head, his voice long after his heart has stopped beating. Or, sure, go the other way, and have Morgan make it unclear if he's a bad guy or not. Make it clear he never hurt Lauren's mom, and that Archer was the bad guy. And then have him trap Lauren in the room. Now she is the prisoner, and have Morgan tell her, your father trapped me here for 30 years. If I can't extract revenge on him, then his daughter will have to atone for his sins. But don't worry, I won't take 30 years from you. I'll only take one, so you can have some idea of what I went through. Have Lauren yell, please, you're not a bad person, don't do this. And Morgan can respond, I wasn't a bad person when your father stuck me in this hole, but now, I'm not even sure I'm a person at all. It's what you do with this sort of thing. After being trapped for 30 years, wouldn't you want revenge? And then on top of that, are we responsible for our parents' mistakes? Should we bear the weight of our parents' sins? These are all great questions. If only this movie had been executed better and not wasted a great performance from Simon Pegg. Hell, Nikki had an interesting idea. One where, what if the guy is somehow magical and the reason why the family is so wealthy? But in order to get their wishes achieved, he has to be killed. Again and again. He comes back every time, but imagine that. Imagine the lack of humanity you need to have to kill someone over and over again. But putting them through excruciating pain just so that you can win an election, or a court case, or have an investment pay off. All these are better than what the movie did. 4 out of 10 for me. Should be a 2, but the questions make it at least okay to watch because they're fun to have a discussion around. But yeah, this movie was, I'd call it a grave disappointment, but that would mean I had expectations in the first place. Bye everyone.